Hey guys, welcome back to Guild Wars 2. I'm starting Finding Balance part 8, or, well, part 3 of this one. I already did part 2 and part 1, and yeah, it turns out I'm splitting these into multiple parts. More than I planned. I only planned on 2. I ended up with, 3. 3 ended up being way more than I planned. But it works out, I guess.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Events just get tedious. Especially when 3 or, well, yeah, 4 and I'm doing 2 half of the thing. I ended up completing the heart before I ever completed the event. That's lovely. I mean, it works out in the end for me, but yeah. I just don't like doing events alone. They get difficult and time-consuming. Take longer than they need to. 'Cause I'm sorry, even as a necromancer, some of this shit is difficult. That's another event done. Oh, and that one started back up again. Sweet.
Drive is commendable, young one.
Okay.
Your mind will betray you.
Will it? Somebody's a mesmer. Definitely did not expect to hear your mind will betray you. But it's whatever. Really? I don't plan on getting attacked.
That looks edible.
Does it?
This should do nicely. We've nearly enough. Just a little more should do. Ease up on you, Wayfinder. See, young one, independence is important, yes.
Event. Oh, it's that event. I have not done that one yet, so I actually want to. It's dying. Let's go. How much farther? Pretty damn far.
Servant walk this land.
Oh. Sweet. I can kill it from inside? Huh. I'm gonna die. So worth it. I need to get to the surface.
Anyone? Help! Clear the air. Lethal combination. I like it. They'll have to hit much harder. Not enough endurance.
Sweet. I've been wanting to do that event for a while. Huh, it's got a purple effect under the water. But it's got no purple effect above it. Interesting. Is it not gonna load? Shows you how many events I've ended up doing this week. I'm hoping this will be the last event.
Replenishing.
Commander, finally some good news. Skaith and I have a lead on combating the Titans. We think Bloodstone might be our missing piece. Meet us at the research camp at Ground Zero.
Leaving now. Pokey's resting at the homestead. He's in good hands.
Glad to hear it. Kid's a tough one. We'll talk more when you're here.
As I've gotten so used to swapping mounts. Wee.
So you do have nice things to say about me when I'm not around to hear them? In good hands, hmm?
Seems I spoke too soon. Oh, thought you were with Pokey.
He's fast asleep. I asked Har and Willow to stay with him so I could tend to some business.
The business of listening to our calls? That right?
If you don't want me to listen, don't give me a damned listening device. That's beside the point. I heard that you're looking into bloodstones. Thought it could be of use. Rather, the heart of the obscure could.
Go on.
If the Titans are siphoning energy from bloodstone, neutralizing the shards may nullify their advantage. Something the heart of the obscure should be more than capable of.
Risky, but it's worth a shot.
I'm inclined to agree, though it is an unpredictable material, even in small quantities. Be cautious, Commander. Last thing we want is to turn this place into Bloodstone Fen.
Yeah, that is definitely the last thing needed.
I call upon your power. You'll be feeling that one for days.
You're going to explode! Get back! I'll cover you!
Yellow mushroom cloud.
Who are they?
They must be victims. Those sacrificed on Bloodstone remain tethered in death. Unless severed. These spirits had to have died well over a century ago. May have seen the original Titan rising.
Couldn't hurt to ask what they've witnessed.
Traitors! Saul sought to foil the Titan prophecy, yes, but not by sacrificing the blood of our own. When he returns, your treacheries will be punished. The names of the May twins shall be stained in White Mantle history. Where? Lurking in shadow. Readying to stab me in the back, aren't you? Fitting. So, you come to spew blasphemy? And to whom do I owe this discourtesy? You look nothing of a prophet to me, and I would certainly know. I am Rhea Ingham, leader of Gavril, appointed by Saul himself. I oversee this village and its proceedings.
You talk like a politician. Take it by proceedings, you mean the murder of innocents on the Bloodstone.
You're more informed than you appear. I won't waste your time speaking in riddles then. It is true that stopping the prophecy of the Titan's return comes with a cost, but the lives saved will be innumerable. The unseen ones vow to this future, and so do I. Those who have sacrificed themselves have not done so in vain.
But not before the Mersat turned on you and your little dress-up club. Slain on Bloodstone like pigs to slaughter. That's the future to which you vowed.
How could... I refuse to entertain your madness. Leave, now, or you'll be the next cast upon the stone.
Yeah. None of us are gonna cast upon the stone. Really, Reading Sorrow, why do you attack everything? If it's within range, it doesn't mean you have to attack it.
I normally require an appointment to speak with me, but seeing as you've interrupted my work, let's make this quick, shall we? You may speak. Follower. Manicaz. Or the blood phenom, if you prefer. My followers often do. Of course, should the scientists shun their discoveries, the artists be ashamed of their creations.
I bet you fancy yourself both.
Art envisions the world as it could be. Science makes it reality. My greatest work is born of their convergence. Death is a distasteful byproduct of the transference of power to Bloodstone. The transfer itself is an alchemy of miracles, and maximizing the power attained is crucial. If that amplifies the subject's pain during the process, at least it will be short-lived. And the end result, regardless, will be the same.
Squeezing every bit of life from your victims like a binding snake.
Whether you grasp the true scale of my vision is of no concern to me. Small minds breed smaller opinions.
Whatever helps you rest in peace.
Mainly because I know it's dealing damage.
Stand down. What's a char doing here?
The game wants me to stand down. That's how you speak to a shaman.
Flame Legion.
What kind of shaman gets captured by humans?
Untie me. I'd watch your mouth. As soon as your friend removes my shackles, I'm going to rip your jaw from that pretty skull.
I'll remove those shackles if you tell us what you're doing here.
Watch your tone.
Guess he doesn't want out.
Guess not.
My warband was camped in the Cascades when we were ambushed. They took a few captives, killed the rest. I think I'm the only one left now. Between friends, I don't think I've got much time. They look at me like a meal, and they're running out of food.
Well, just as barbaric, you did turn a city to ash.
And what a bright day that was. The smell was magnificent. You could see the sky light up all the way from the Shiver Peaks. They will build us a bridge passage to the next world. 10 more years and this one will be gone.
Well, what does that mean?
Doesn't matter. He was wrong. They all were.
Unless it wasn't 10 years from then. There is a high chance it could have been 10 years from this moment in the game. Because think about the timeline. It took 10 years of in-game years to destroy the dragon cycle. What if it only takes another 10 for that to have an effect? And be what becomes the demise of Tyria.
Huh? Huh? Where am I? Who are you? Where's my paw?
Easy, cub. Catch your breath. Do you remember what you were doing before you woke up?
Well, I was out hunting. And Pa was teaching me how to stalk prey. We were sneaking up on some game. Then everything went dark. And then some voices woke me up. One was Pa. He was yelling.
It's all right. You can answer. This is a friend of mine.
Not at first. I tried to stand to go look for Pa, but something hit the back of my head. When I woke up again, my head really hurt. And I was lying on something cold and hard. That's when I saw people. They covered themselves with long cloths, but they didn't have any fur. Just their skin. Just like you. They were all around me, staring. It was scary. Then... I can't remember anymore.
Monsters. To an innocent child.
Can I see my paw now?
He's resting. And so should you. You can see him when you wake up.
Promise?
Rest now, young one. You'll be with him soon.
Oh. That's so cruel. For a child to face a fate like that is cruel. But it's not far off from the harsh reality. I was waiting, Sorrow's just kicking ass. Caught the blast.
Did you need something?
You can ask us anything.
Yes, ask us.
We don't bite.
Burn me. Don't these two seem fun?
No.
Bloodstones are our area of expertise, you might say.
Yes, you might. They're quite powerful and useful.
Very useful. Our friends certainly think so.
creepy.
Bloodstone gives one strength. With strength comes power.
With power, one may do what they want.
Say what they want.
And silence what they don't.
Or who?
They're wasting our time. And they're putting my petals on end.
Going so soon? Shame.
Shame indeed. Take care now.
And be sure to... watch your back.
You never know.
Who might be...
Out to get you.
Okay. Whatever. They're weird. The only problem when you can't adjust the brightness on what you use as a monitor, specifically a TV, it would be nice if I could adjust the brightness.
I've been here the whole time, huh? Sure looks different than I remember. So, how long have I been dead? Thanks. Always been quick on the uptake, if I do say so myself. A century, huh? Explains why so much has changed around here. Returned? Getting the last laugh is a nice consolation, even in death. Once the White Mantle started taking out their own, I knew that'd be the end of this place. England wasn't so bad. But once those creepy twins took over, forget it. All hell broke loose. Yeah, I was out here trying to get my life back together. My former line of work was a bit... unsavory, you could say. But being a crook wasn't all I wanted out of life. I knew there was more to me than just that.
I can certainly empathize.
So I started fresh. Had a job, a family, and then the White Mantle showed up. So here we are. Well, more. Incredible. Entire village full of ex-cons. And it's the zealots who morally bankrupt the place. Hypocrites, all of them. If only the Titans got to them sooner. Just wish that wasn't true of all of us. There were some good ones here. What a waste.
Think we've gathered enough information to put to work against the Titans?
I'd say so. And enough blood-stained history to make me never want to set foot here again. Seeing how the Bloodstone got so powerful makes me want to keep anyone from using it, Titan or not.
Power accumulated off stolen lives is no small threat, but it's not infallible. As long as we're intentional in its use, the Heart of the Obscure is our most promising solution up to this point. Let's regroup at the homestead. We can check on Pokey, then talk strategy. May the innocent rest, and the wicked run.
Iskarin broke rules to ascend you when you were suffering. You're not just a wizard, you're A fable to the bearkin.
Quiet! Quiet! Please. Don't tell them. Don't tell Pokey or Alder. I am not a fable. I was just hurting. Coda's voice, it burned my core raw. It would rattle their worlds. Don't, please, don't.
I'll see you at the homestead.
Well,
What to do now?
alright. Make sure there's no voice lines that play.
Is that bloodstone? Ugh, sure
It
smells
just
like
went
it.
straight into that
Camp's
voice
just around
line.
the corner.
Well, that's a first. I didn't expect my desk to creak suddenly. It's not even. No. It's almost a year old now. I was about to say it's not even a year old, and it's like, no, it's almost there. But not. Never mind, I take that back. I was gonna say not nearly enough to creep, but it's been through a move and been taken apart twice and had itself moved. The first time was moving house location, and second was moving from upstairs to downstairs part of house. And honestly, I've already got full intentions of what to do with it. I've, say one section of it breaks and I have to get a new one. I've already got full plans on what I will do with, whatever doesn't break. Because it's not like you can't use part of an L desk. But, that's just me kind of randomly rambling. Then speaking out loud the random ass thoughts I have. But, in the meantime, I'm gonna end this one here. That was the, end of Finding Balance. So if you all enjoyed, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And with that, I will see you all in the next one.